What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 22nd day of July, and here we are at about 21.1 cents with 8 hours and 16 minutes left in the day. Moving down a little bit, consolidating. You know, this breakout isn't happening the way that I thought it would, but it is going to happen. We're definitely looking bullish. You know, I thought that once we got above 21 cents, because of how flat that was, that we would just see an eruptive move, but looks like we're dilly-dallying. It's okay to dilly-dally. As long as we dilly, we don't dally. 21.1 cents, 8 hours, 16 minutes left in the day. Rejecting the overbought zone here with this red day, if we do close this day red. You know, time will tell. We'll see if it happens, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. If we reject this overbought on here, we might come down to the 50, in which case we could... Oops, I don't know what just happened there. Well, that's not what I meant to do. We could come down to the 50, and if we do, you know, perhaps we do come back down to about like 19 cents, 18.5 cents, something in that range, but not outside of that range. I'd be very surprised if we did break below 18 cents, you guys. Maybe we go to 18 cents itself, but I highly doubt that we do. I think that we'd find support probably at this prior area of resistance here at 19.5 cents, maybe even 19 cents itself. If we were to go lower. Let's see if we can verify that on the shorter term time frames. Okay, looking at the 1 hour time frame here, 1 hour, we got 15 minutes left in this 1 hour time frame. Yeah, that's a bearish look on the candle there, right? You see that? A little bit of volatility, right? Up and then down, and then up and then down, down and then up, and then up and then down. As 1 hour RSI looks like it wants to go lower. Yes, it does. Lower highs, lower lows, definitely looks like it wants to go lower. Volume dying off as you're moving higher. It makes sense that you would go lower, you guys. Absolutely it does. If we take this relative low here to this relative high here, 382 area down to the golden ratio, 20 cents to 19.7 cents. I like it. I like it. Yeah, something down there. If not, maybe, again, maybe go to like 19 cents itself. But I honestly, at this point in time, I have a hard time seeing you go below 18.5 cents or even 19 cents. I have a hard time seeing you do that. So a little bit lower. Nothing crazy, though, right? Nothing too crazy. Looking at the 4 hour time frame here, the 4 hour looks a little bit bearish too, yes. Trying to push higher each time without volume and without merit. Grinding out this base here, it's probably going to break through. And when it does, you're just going to find a higher low in this overall trajectory here, right? If we take this low here to these lows, boom, right? Higher low there, that might put you right at 19.5 cents, 19 cents, somewhere in that area. Can you wick below it? Absolutely you can, and that's okay if you do. Doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You know, and then also on the 4 hour RSI, maybe you come down a little bit here, right? You find support just a little bit lower. I don't think it's going to be intense. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if, I mean, hell, man, we got like 8 hours left in the day, right? We do. We've got like 8 hours left in the day. It wouldn't surprise me if you were back up by the end of the day. Cookie can be squirrely, man. It wouldn't surprise me. But if you're not back up by the end of the day, that doesn't mean that you've got anything to worry about. I would think that, you know, you just retry maybe tomorrow or the next day. You retry moving higher, breaking out higher. If we're looking at this on the daily time frame here, again, that rejection off the overbought zone is a little bit nasty. I don't like that, but that's okay. It's, you know, that doesn't condemn you to the depths. It might, but it probably won't. We're in a very bullish phase of the markets right now. 382, come down to these higher low areas, and then you'll rip. We should see prices that are all the way up, I think, at 30 cents to 33 cents in a very short amount of time. Potentially as high as 50 to 65 cents by the end of this month of July. And it should be, I think it should be a good time going into this next like 10-day period here, or I guess what would it be, 9 days now. 9 days, 8 hours left in this month. I think that the next 9 days and 8 hours are going to be a bit exciting, to say the least. Let's just say that they will be exciting. Excluding maybe like today and tomorrow. Okay. Other than that, guys, it's the same old song and dance we've been singing and dancing to. We're looking to move up to $1.65 to like $2.60, somewhere in that area. Maybe we move as high as $4, but I kind of doubt it. I think that we will probably top off around 260 personally. 260, 270, 250, whatever, somewhere in that range. And then that'll be likely sometime at the end of August, and we will consolidate again for like a month or so, maybe like 4 to 6 weeks. And going into the end of the year, we should have another robust rally that takes us not just to $1.60 to $2 or $3, but takes us all the way up to $10 and beyond, likely by the end of this year. So as crazy as that sounds, man, we got like a 50x to come by the end of this year. I'm expecting some big things, you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.